first question to the director and the rest of the team was that I have played a cop before, and your film is basically a thriller. So that leaves no scope for improvise and do things for character to leave a mark or whatever, because it's a very tight space. On a normal basis, you would go and shoot a film like this in about 40 days, 35, 40. And with this kind of a thing, following all the protocols and doing everything, it ends up being about another 20, 25 days extra. I won't say that I'm over choosy, but yes, I choose. I am a little choosy about things just because I don't want to do something which I've done before, too many times before.
Huge congratulations for Collar Bomb. I love the trailer. I love the authenticity that you are bringing into the film. And we just can't wait to know more about it. So we are very happy to have you at ETimes today.
Thank you so much, Aditi. I'm glad you liked the trailer. I'm glad.
So, how has the response been so far? What are people telling you?
The response is nice. I think people have loved the trailer. I think, and from the trailer, I think they can kind of, figure out what kind of a film or what kind of a thriller it is.
Yeah.
And they're liking the visuals, they're liking the dialogue, and they're liking the pace of the thing. And now I'm hoping that when it releases on the 9th, they enjoy the film also, because one thing that I'm kind of a little positive about is the kind of response I've got from people, whoever I've spoken with at length, and they've said that, but it looks, it looks like one of those terror situations and everything like that, which obviously brought a smile on my face. And I said that because it's a thriller, I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised, because this is the way they are thinking. That means they are not thinking the way they are supposed to think. And which is wrong for a thriller, because if you figure out from the trailer only what's happening, then the whole maza is lost. True. So I think till now we are on the right track. So let's hope that they are pleasantly surprised on the 9th when it releases.
You absolutely molded with your character. I mean, it didn't feel like I was looking at an actor over there. I was looking at Manoj Hesi there, right there.
Oh, that is such a huge compliment there. I think, that is where my first question to the director and the rest of the team was that, I have only one question, that I have played a cop before, and and your film is basically a thriller. So that leaves no scope for you to kind of improvise and do things for character to leave a mark or whatever, because it's a very tight space. Like the scene is not for you at that point of time. The scene is for the film, the story. So how am I going to look different or whatever is when they came up with whatever they had in store, and they said that this is how the look is going to be, this is how it's going to be different, and you don't worry about it, and this, that, and all that, whatever. And I'm glad that when you watch it and you're liking it, and I hope people enjoy it too.
So, suspense thrillers have been explored a lot. And this time it's actually new to use the concept of a collar bomb. It's like, I knew there are suicide bombers, but collar bomb is a new thing. And it's very rare that cinemas have used this concept. So how do you feel that the audience is going to perceive it?
I think it's pretty much clear in the title itself, a collar bomb, and that bomb is ticking, and that is why it's a race against time. And what nobody else knows is the story that is going to unfold on the side, which is going to be pretty shocking for everybody, which is going to keep you glued to your seat, is that particular story, and that I'm sure people are going to like.
So what were the challenges in bringing this entire narrative to life?
In these times, the challenges were huge. It was the first film that I shot post the opening up of the first lockdown. And obviously it makes things far more slower than what they would be otherwise. On a normal basis, you would go and shoot a film like this in about 40 days, 35,
Yes.
40, max about 45. And with this kind of a thing, following all the protocols and doing everything, it ends up being about another plus
Yeah.
plus 20, 25 days extra. And since this entire film is, the story is based in Himachal Pradesh, and the whole film is shot in the mountains and everything like that. So it kind of, it did take us some time, but I think the producers were prepared for it. I think they knew that this situation is very new to everybody, and somehow they realized that it has to be shot. Either we shoot it now or we keep waiting for 2 years, 3 years to tell the story. So then finally we all planned and we went and we shot for it, and here it is.
You know, sir, it's really good to see the kind of films and the body of work that you are choosing lately. It's making you stand out. And, you know, whenever I see you on screen, or whenever we all see you on screen, there's a different sort of reliance and trust. So, you know, in order to maintain your individuality and uniqueness, are you rejecting a lot of things coming in your way?
I won't say that I'm over choosy, but yes, I choose. I am a little choosy about things, is because I don't want to do something which I've done before, and especially if I've done it too many times before.
Yeah.
So the idea is that until and unless that same thing comes to me, like if a cop's role comes to me, and until and unless that cop's role is really good and it is in a film that has a story which is really gripping and really nice, I will try and avoid that cop's role and pick up something else, like a role of a father or a madman or something like that, which which is at that point of time more exciting for me.
True.
But then again, if the story is brilliant, then at times you say, okay, fine, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm portraying my character in a way that the writer has conceived or whatever, and we are telling a story which is very different, I want to be a part of the story and I need to do it. We'll try and see how we can make it different or whatever. So I mean, you always try to just be honest and sincere and true to your work here, and that's about it. And when people like your work, I mean, you feel very happy about it, and people don't, then you move on, and you keep working harder.
True. You know, I was watching a few of your interviews, and people have said you are one of the most underrated, versatile actors. One of the most, you know,
then you must be knowing my answer also.
one of the uncrowned acting kings of India. Then Bollywood deserves you more. So, you know, how do you reflect on this?
Yeah, again, saying the same thing, that I take it as a compliment. At least nobody is saying that I'm overrated or whatever, because that would not be really good. So I take it as a compliment when somebody says that you're underrated and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, like I said, you just keep doing your work honestly and sincerely, and not think too much about all these things.
So are you happy how things are shaping up for you now?
Yeah, I am. I'm very happy with Collar Bomb releasing on the 9th of July. I'm looking forward to it, and something different for me also. And again, a very interesting space to be in, where realistic meets commercial, meets a little big canvas and everything. So yeah, looking forward to it.
What are your upcoming projects?
Yeah, as of now, I think it's the 9th of July, which is on Disney Plus Hotstar VIP.
Yeah.
And that is Collar Bomb, and even I'm looking forward to it. And then as and when things come up, we'll keep you posted.